What's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy Breeontv. You guys, today I want to talk to you about how you could turn your brand into a one-click app. Why turn your brand into a one-click app? That's a good question. Don't you want to be found among the billions and thousands of people that's out there that have different brands? You want to make yours easily found. You want to make sure that people can cut right through everything and make sure that they find you. So stay tuned for all the tips, secrets, and all the tricks on how you guys can turn your brand into an app.
What's poppin'?
If you aren't already, make sure you guys subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure you guys comment down below on what you think are just some good ways to turn your brand into an app. Not only, but make sure you leave a like and thumbs up, and make sure you follow on social media pages. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. What is an app? See, an app is a short word for application, which is a program that's designed to perform a specific task directly for the user. So you want to make sure that when you do this, that you perform a specific task. So why? Because we live in this virtual reality world right now. Everything is virtual. And in 2020, everybody wants things at a click of a button. The average person's attention span is only 3 seconds long. The question for you is, how do I get found among billions of people? That's the tricky question. But here's the solution. To make finding your brand easier, I'm about to answer those questions with 4 tips. You want to turn what you do into a virtual resume. Okay, so how? Here's 4 tips. Tip number 1, make sure your content is specific to your brand so you can attract the audience that you're looking for. You don't want your brand all over the place. You want to make sure whatever you do, rap, video, you name it, you want to make sure that it's specific to that audience. I do video, so I want all my content to be video related. If you're a rapper, you want all your video to be rapper related. You don't want your content all over the place being a rapper, videographer. You want people to know exactly what you do and exactly who you are and why you do it. Tip number 2, make sure your name is consistent on all platforms. I don't even want to stress this enough because you got to make sure that your name, you don't want to be Little Bambi and Little Breon and Little so-and-so on every other platform. You don't want to make it so hard for people to find who you are. You want them to really figure out, okay, who is this person and what is their name, and they have to find it in one click. So you got to make sure that you have one name that pertains to everything you do. I'm Breeontv. So Breeontv is a videographer on every platform, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, Twitter. Breeontv is that on all across the board. So you want to make sure that your name is consistent on all platforms. Number 3, you want to make sure you guys build a great website. Make sure your website is strategically built and it has all the content and it's curated for what you have, what you do, and it's almost like a reel. It's almost like a resume. You want to make sure this website is a resume that shows the work that you have and it encompasses everything that you do. And you want to make sure that it's strategic. You want to make sure it looks nice. You want to appeal to the audience that you have, so that when they do find you and they find your website, all of your work is there and everything that you do is there. So why is making a website so important? Because you want to make sure you link it to every single platform that you have. Let it be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That link needs to be in all of your bios. Put that link everywhere because you want people, as soon as they go to your pages, to go right to that website. You can even do Linktree. Linktree is a good example on how people use different links to link to different websites. Linktree is a good example because Linktree can link several different websites all at one time. I know a lot of people that are artists that have Linktree, and they can have Facebook right near Linktree, Instagram, Twitter, any social media that they want inside of their actual, social media page. So make sure you put those links in your bio. I can't stress that enough, and make sure your bio is really good because that's going to be the sum of everything that you do, and it's going to be really eye-catching, and it's going to catch them right when they get onto your page. Alright, so that's just 4 tips on how you can make yourself a one-click app. Now, when you do put your link in the bio and you got it on Instagram and people find you on Instagram, they can click that one link and it'll link to everything. One click. That's all it takes. And that's how you want your brand to be. You don't want people trying to find your brand everywhere and looking everywhere. I gotta go to Facebook to find this person. I gotta go to Instagram to find this person. I gotta go to every different social platform just to find this person. But if you do have those links, and you do have something where people can figure out who you are, what you do, and everything that all of your work says, this is what you do, and your website is visually nice, you've just won that person over in one click. And you just turned yourself into an app that people can specify with, and now your website performs a specific task for the user. It performs this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is who I am. Alright, so that are just 4 tips on how you can make yourself an app in 2020, and make sure you do this visually, make sure you do it nice, and make sure you get it popping. Alright, you guys, if you have not already, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys like, and make sure you guys follow for all the upcoming content. Make sure you guys comment below. Let me know how you feel about the tips that I just gave you guys today, and how you feel about your brand. Do you think that your brand is appealing enough? And can anybody just one click and go to your website and find you? Who knows? But if they can, and you are that type of person with those different links, and you follow these different, these tips that I give you, I promise you that'll be really good for your brand. Alright, you guys, you poppin', I'm poppin', we poppin'. Stay tuned.
What's poppin'?